Hello paper crafters, I have a new video for you showing you the Marianne Designables cutting and embossing folders. These are like, you use them like you would any of your other embossing folders, but they also cut. And this is the third set I've had, so a lot of you are really familiar and have been waiting anxiously for these because again, these are the more elaborate, intricate designs that people really like. It's like the first set we had that was so popular. So this first one I have for sale, it's number DS0911, and what's really nice about this one, I'm going to show you how it comes up when it's done. You can kind of see there how nicely embossed and how beautifully it cuts. You couldn't get those cuts, at least I couldn't with an X-Acto knife. I know some of the Dutch ladies can do really nice work. But I just want to show you up close how beautifully that embosses. And what's nice about this one is that it has this circle in the middle, and that circle opens up a lot of possibilities for all your stamps, and circles are just a popular shape with flowers and whatever. So I thought I'd make you a sample, and what I did is I made this card, and this was the easiest card ever to make. And you can kind of see there it says thank you for being so thoughtful, and I used some of pearls, and I'll go through what I did, but as you can see, I'm gonna do this up close so you can kind of see how the intricate designs and how well it embossed and cut, just how beautiful that really is. And what I did for this card, the products I used is this is basil paper, and I just cut out some rectangles to make it fit with the embossing folder. And then I used Memento black ink to stamp the sentiment of the Just Right stampers. I used Sending You Sunshine set, and I used this one, Thank You for Being So Thoughtful. And you can pre-order these. I put out usually an order or two a month. So if you like this one, jot it down. It is number JB09890, but just remember Sending You Sunshine set. And I also used the clear 2-inch stamper. The size of that circle in this card is 2 inches, for those of you who are wondering. So I just kind of cut out that circle, and I added it with some of these foam dots, and if you need those, I can special order those for you. I have those easily, readily to get. A lot of you already have them. And also the pearls are the nestablings, and I've been encouraging you, telling you guys this is the black set I used here on the thank yous right there. I used it there, and then the pink, which I used on the rest of the card on the cranberry-ish side. And just I keep telling everyone, though these nestablings and these pearls, they're really reasonably priced, and I do like the Just Right. I have pre-orders on those, so next time I have one, maybe you want to consider getting a few of them, because they really just add that extra element to a card that and make it so just really pop. So again, I'll let you see that kind of just how beautiful and easy that was to make. And also people are always saying, do the Just Right stampers stamp nice? So there, yes they do. See how beautiful they stamp? Okay, so the next one, got to get moving along here, is the next designable that I have for sale. There's two. It's DS0912, and it's another one of those elegant designs. And you can see here how nicely that and beautifully that embosses and just cuts out, and just like I said, it would be so hard to do with an X-Acto knife, and then the embossing Imagine doing that by hand. Yeah, years ago, that's how we did it, guys. Remember that? All of you have been with me through this for years and years. That's how we used to do all that by hand with stencils. Oh, and this I made through with one swipe through my cuddle bug. Okay, so made you a card for this too. One thing about recuperating, I got a lot of time on my hands, so I actually get to make some cards up. And the one I made up for this one, let me zoom out a little bit here so you can see it in its entirety. But it's, I used a 3D decoupage on it, and I just used again the Basil cardstock, and I'm gonna let you get a nice close-up. Let me get some light here on that. There, and you can see how beautifully that comes out. And there's some more Nesta bling. I'll go through what I used to make this card. Okay, to make this card, of course, you need the die, which is the main component. I use the 3D decoupage sheet I have here. It's a ready one. I can special order these for people if you need them. They come in pink roses, ivory roses, peach, yellow. I think the peach and ivory are the similar, yellow and blue. So there's 4 colors. It's pinkish, ivory, peach, yellow, peachy yellow, or maybe it's ivory and yellow, and a blue. So I know there's 4 of them. I use the pink. Please remember, when you order paper, I do try really hard to stay away from paper products because they're hard for me to package, especially for people who I'm sending across the country to. I have to put them in these special hard envelopes. So if you're ordering just dies, it's not a big deal, but something even as even something like this, the packaging could bend the paper and crease it. So I try to warn people that sometimes when you order paper and decoupage, the sheets, that's why I don't really carry it, but I know once people see this card they may want it, and I can get it. Just email me if you're really interested and we'll see what we can do, but I might have to ship them separately so they don't get bent. And these run, I think about $2.60 a sheet is what I'd charge for them. Okay, now what else we used? We used a Just Right stamp set. We used the Because I Care, and the Because I Care is they don't go in the ribbed ones. It's ones that you do need an acrylic block for, so I used an acrylic block. And I also used the Memories ink. I just use Memories because it works nice with Copic markers, and I try to have as less now downsizing stuff, so why not use it? It works well with them. I also used Spellbinders. I used the, what's this one called? So I think it's Fancy Tags too. I do not sell Spellbinders products. They will not sell to me. I only have the special made orders from the companies. But get your Spellbinders at Michael's or Joann's and use your 40% off coupon. Do yourself a favor. They're expensive. And then I used the Nesta Blings. Remember, I do sell these. I use the one in the center. They're all come, you just kind of peel them off. They're on this invisible double-sided sticky tape. And again, I do have pre-orders for these, just like the Just Right stampers. So this was the one that goes with the Fancy Tags too. And again, this was the Because I Care set. And of course I used, again, the foam dots, and if you need those, like I said, email me, I can get those. And you put that all together and it makes a really nice card. And this was not a hard card to make at all. And you can see just how well those Just Right, that's 2 stamps. First I stamped the oval inside the Fancy Tag, and well, actually I stamped the oval on plain paper and then lined up my Spellbinders die on it, cut it out, and I did the Just Because I Care inside the oval. It's not that hard to do. It is a little, you know, with a acrylic plate, a little eyeballing, but it works. And there's those lovely roses. My husband grows roses, so he was immediately drawn to this card and said, "That's beautiful." My husband rarely says that. He doesn't even notice my crafting because there's so much of it going on. So I thought it must be a nice card. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye.